Hello race fans and welcome to the PORWC DC Shoes World Championship. We are live here from Watkins, Glen in New York. A little bit different than it was when we came here early on in the season. This time there is no inner loop. So now let's take a look at your starting lineup. On the pole today we've got Heather Crawford, then Dion Scott, Levi Shones, Trent Dunham, Michael Harwood. I'm trying to think. Alright, yeah, we're going to be doing this pace lap for a little while, so I think I can go through the full field. Did a quick test race. They wrecked hard out of the S's. A huge crash, and then for some reason some people were going through the inner loop. But yeah, Michael Harwood, Trent Dunham, Ricky Hawk, Hannah Smith, Thomas Wakikiewicz, Matt Wells, Liam Ervig, Tony Blazer, Alex Jones, Zohar Monad, Ryan Cooper, Justin Perry, Charles Jackson, Seth Cole, Dion Petty, Ryan Richards, Jordan Schumacher, John Castle, Aaron Williams, Matthew McMurray, Robert Young, Yoshi Doku, James McLeod, Violet Fox, Brandon Bain, Jack Rasmussen, Sean Galligan, Jake Bell, Randy Carpenter, Randy Carpenter, your championship leader, starting deep in the field. He's going to start in 36th. Darian Sykes, Jake Baskinger, Dylan Poteet, Tiffany Crawford, Dylan Young, and Sean Johnson. So let's hope for a nice clean race today as I come to the final two corners. A few pre-race stories. DC Shoes will not come back to be the sponsor of the next year's World Championship, and yeah, there's no way in hell the World Championship is going to stay here, so it's going to migrate over to NR 2003. I'm not entirely sure which mod, and will actually go around the world to different racetracks. So, yeah, the pace car is going to pull in Heather Crawford to lead him down. Green flag is out. Are we going to see a car into this first corner? I think we might, honestly. I do. I actually am very confident that they will. Look at this. Everybody's everywhere. Caution. Violet Fox goes off course. There's, yep, caution. Randy Carpenter turned. That's definitely going to bring out a caution. Didn't really want to see that. Now, before I saw a big crash happening out of here. Doesn't look like anybody's going to try to go through the inner loop. I don't know why, but in the test race I did, a couple people were going through the inner loop. So, I don't know. I remember Trent Dunham flipped the car in the burnouts. So let's take a look at what brought out the caution. Alright guys, not entirely sure where this started, but Randy Carpenter was involved, so that looks like a good place to start. Randy Carpenter, a championship contender, sees this happen in front of him and just gets hit by the 43 of Shawn Johnson. However, the 25 may have been somewhere near the start of this whole deal. No, it looks like it was the 5. The 5 of Violet Fox won at Sonoma. Just kind of spun out there. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe we have to go up a little bit further with the 18 of Tsuyoshi Idoku. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Then there's everyone else just trying to get around it. We'll watch on the 26 of Matthew McMurray. Dylan Poteet takes a hard lick. So now, I had it paused for a little while, so we might need to go find the restart. First, we will hop you up to your leaders. Dion Scott is your leader. Green flag is in the air. Once again, here at Watkins Glen, is everybody going to make it through the corner alright? Matt Wells pulls off. He's going to have an issue. Looks like there's more wrecking. Quite a bit more. Another caution. And Randy Carpenter involved again. That's not good for him at all. Dion Scott, still your leader. Heather Crawford trying to catch him up, though. This isn't the end of the race, but you're up front now. It'll get you a good jump on the restart. Look at Levi Schoen's running in third. He hasn't done much all year. As they come up to the caution. There's Trent Dunham. He won the Watkins Glen race in the early part of the season. Remember, he flipped during the burnouts. Alright, I saw Williams sideways. So let's go to the start of this lap. And, oh. Now that was more or less an incident up there that everybody was checking up, trying to get around. So, I think you saw most of it from there. Yep, second caution of the race. We'll be back with the restart. Alright guys, we are back, coming to the green as they come out of turn number 10. We got Dion Scott, Heather Crawford, Levi Schoens, Michael Harwood, Red Bell, Trent Dunham, Ricky Hawk, Hannah Smith, Liam Ervig, and Jack Richards will round out your top 10. Green flag is out. These guys put in way too much aggression, I tell you that much. Alright, they're wrecking already. I can feel it. Oh, I was wrong. They made it through a corner. Am I the only surprised one? Do we maybe have time to check on the battle for the lead? They're still green. I tell you what, I am amazed. There's a lot of competitive, battling going on here. There's Danny Wells running his McDonald's paint scheme. Alright, we will, Randy Carpenter running in the back of the pack. Got a lot of spots to make up. His closest championship contender, I believe, is Sean Galligan. And where is Sean running? There he is. Running 22nd. Did I hear scraping? Doesn't look like it. Coming to 2 laps to go. Serious championship implications could be impacted here. Trent Dunham running up front. He's a chaser. He won this race earlier on in the season. Two laps to go for Dion Scott. I don't think he's won in the World Championship before. And we are still green after 2 laps of racing. So quiet. There just hasn't been much going on with all these cautions and everything, but now they are running last lap. I didn't even notice. Side by side for second. Jones has to pull back in. Heather Crawford trying to show that she's still worthy of this ride. Because moving to the different game, nobody's guaranteed any ride or guaranteed coming back. Dion Scott through the final corner, turn 10, because there isn't an inner loop. Dion Scott is going to win at Watkins Glen. There's everybody else going by. Randy Carpenter, unofficially 35th. This is going to play some serious championship implications. Dion Scott, your winner. Heather Crawford, second. Then Levi Shones, Michael Harwood, Red Bell, Trent Dunham, Ricky Hawk, Hannah Smith, Liam Ervig, Jack Richards rounding out your top 10. Then we've got Alex Jones, Tony Blazer, Ryan Richards, Danny Wells, Dion Petty, Ryan Cooper, Robert Young, John Castle, Jordan Schumacher, Charles Jackson, Dylan Poteet, Sean Galligan, Seth Cole, Brandon Bain, Sean Johnson, Christopher Martin, Tiffany Crawford, Jake Bell, Jack Rasmussen, Tsuyoshi Doku. That's a mouthful. Matthew McMurray, Violet Fox, Dylan Young, Aaron Williams, Randy Carpenter, your championship leader, Jake Baskinger, Thomas McKickwick, James McLeod, Darian Sykes, Zohar Mondet, and Justin Perry were all one lap down, and Matt Wells, the only person not to finish, and we've got a whole bunch of people going off course, crashing each other. We got a demo derby going on in turn number 9 right now as we speak. Let's go back and take a look at this. This is humorous. Let's try to figure out. Leave it to Watkins Glen to have an amazing turn of events. They're all swerving around. Hidoka goes up into the gravel. Dylan Young rams into the back of Violet Fox. And there's the caution. The caution did come out for this incident. I will tell you that much. Look at this. Watch the caution lights right here. Under the ticker. They start blinking. So kind of a weird turn of events. Let's take a look at your this screen here, and you will see Sean Galligan 27 points behind. Then we've got Trent Dunham 102 back. So it looks like it's going to come down to Sean Galligan and Randy Carpenter. So thanks so much for tuning in. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and all the fun stuff. We'll see you back next week at Texas for the Samsung Cimarelli Challenge. Stay tuned.